Spookiest. Over here, I'm a Boglin. Me and my buddies need a place to hide out.
Can't believe I've managed to make this show last over a year. Haven't even touched my soggy Boglins yet. Anyway, hello Boglin watchers, and I'm your number one Boglin boy, Jim Sterling, with some more Boglins to show you. Now, these are all brand new Boglins. We looked a little while ago at the unleashing of Tim Clark's all-new Boglin lineup, the Imps, Boglin Imps, which he hand makes himself, and they're the first Boglin puppets in literally 10,000 years. We've got some new ones because he's kept making them, and you can get them yourself at totems.com if you want them, the ones that haven't sold out. Although Tim Clark did tell me that if anybody sees some of these ones and they might want them, then he can make more of them because he hand makes them. But, you know, if the demand is there. And he is Tim Clark. He worked on Dark Crystal, so he knows what he's talking about. It's a guarantee you can take to the friggin' bank. We start today with a blue version of Kneep. Kneep. Kneep, Kneep. Now, Kneep was the first Boglin imp, and normally he's green. There were two variants of that. One with, I think, green eyes and another with blue eyes. I've got both, because I'm a dedicated Boglin boy. I know what I'm doing. But this is a blue one, blue variant, which of course I snapped up because I'm all about the variants. It's got some stuff on it. I've been trying to keep him, you know, away from dirt and muck. I try and keep these wrapped in plastic to protect them, but things do get on them even as I just take them out to show you. And there are little imperfections that are in the moulding that I guess is just part of the material. But as you can see, he's very blue. Got a little bit of discoloration on his back. And as with all of the Boglins that Tim has been bringing out, all of these imps, again, I feel that just a little bit of brush, like some spray work on paint, if there's any paint that would stick. Actually, no, I know there's paint that would stick because we're going to look at some painted ones. It would just bring it out a lot more, you know, colour the tongue, just some extra coloration. But anyway, still good, I like him, he's cute. Bah. Grumph. That's this one's name. I'll prove it. Grumph. This is Grumph. This is the second all-new Boglin imp that has come out. And the interesting thing about Grumph here is he bears some similarities to an old prototype Boglin design that Tim Clark did. And here he is, alive in the flesh. Well, in a little net baggie. I'm sort of loath to take them out of the little net baggies. It's just he looks so good in his bag. Like, he looks like he wants to get like, I hate being in a bag. Which is kind of sad for him. But then again, if I took him out, he looked like he'd hate being out of the bag. I kind of want to keep this one in the bag. We can look at him without it. He's more detailed, I feel, than Kneep. You see. He's got ridges. What am I doing with my life? These next ones I will defos take out the bag for definites though, because it is Halloween, a time of skeletons, pumpkins and good harvest. And we've got skeletons and pumpkins here. Now, Tim Clark, who worked on Dark Crystal, thus knows what he's talking about, seems to really like the old Halloween Boglins. We're talking about Boggo Bones, the skeleton one, and Blobkin, the pumpkin one. And so there are imp versions of those. I'm going to take out Boggo Bones first. God, I bet this is 100% exactly how doctors feel when they're delivering babies. Anyway, here we go. It's Kneep as a Boggo Bones. I can't really, fat fingers can't make the mouth work. Oh, there's the skeleton one. Now this one does have some paintwork on it to be reminiscent of the original Boggo Bones, the Halloween special Boglin from the 80s, and it's alright. He's a bit crumbly. There's some crumbliness to this one. I'm not sure what material gets used when these are made. He's also got some blue on him. Dubba-dee-dubba-doo on him. That was a reference to an old song. Did you get the reference to the old song? Can I put blue dubba-dee-dubba-die in the YouTube description tags? If I say Star Wars, if I say solo a Star Wars story right now, can I put those it's just, I need this to be a success so that I can stop covering video games for a living, because they're destroying my soul. Boglins don't do anything wrong. Boglins don't ruin good games. Boglins don't have DLC. Can I just do Boglins forever? Please? You can't take them with you when you're dead, Jim, so just open it up. Actually, you are going to take these with you when you're dead, Jim. You are going to buy a big mausoleum, like one of those big stone buildings in a graveyard. Your coffin will be in the middle. Maybe one of those, what's that band called with Gene Simmons in it? Kiss. Get one of those Kiss coffins, even though you're not a fan, because you couldn't even remember their names. But get one of those just to show your wealth and status. And then around the coffin, just Boglins. Looking at my... Well, that's better. Open casket in the mausoleum forever, so the Boglins can watch me rot. Oh, I'd like that. Jesus Christ. And there's your Blobkin. Your Pumpkin King. Looks a little bit like Finn Balor. Actually looks exactly like Finn Balor. He's orange, which is a cool colour, and he's reminiscent of Jack of the Lanterns, which happens to be one of my best Jacks of all time. And so he is a winner in my book. I do prefer him to the Bog of Bones Imp. He looks like, you know, better build quality. He isn't crumbly. Although one of his eye little things isn't there. So, I mean, the eye's still in there, so that's okay. But, you know, as a Boglin journalist, I do have to be 100% honest about what I'm seeing with this product. I should also point out that I did purchase the Grumph and this, and I did buy the Bog of Bones, but there were no Blobkins available, and Tim Clark did send me this Blobkin, so thank you, Tim. Full disclosure, because this is a very serious journalistic endeavour. But yeah, outside of that eye little issue there, which is a shame, he is very good. I like his eyes. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but the eyes have some discoloration inside them, like swirly, to give it a sort of extra creepy look. And he's just fun. There he is. I'll keep him in the camera shot. He's just fun. Let's have him next to his skeleton friend, shall we? So that they can be Halloween pals together. And then I'll hold that just long enough. Let's lift up the bone one there. Lift that up just long enough so that I get a good shot for the YouTube thumbnail, because I've got to think of my business, okay? That's what this is all about. It's about business. Last year I said this show would make it to at least next Halloween so that we could look at Boggo Bones, the original Boggo Bones, because last Halloween we looked at the original Blobkin. And I have an original Boggo Bones. I did manage to secure one over the past year, and again, I can't believe we've managed to make this last more than a year, because this started before Halloween, but I said, almost half joking, that we will definitely make it to next Halloween, and Jesus Christ, we definitely will make it to next Halloween. And I haven't even touched my hairy Boglins yet. Oh, also Tim Clark makes his Boglins speak while he's in the bathtub.
Get off my tail. Yeah, you. Back. Come and get us. Limited time only. 20 of me and Vagabonds.
Which to be honest, compared to the stuff I do. It's quite normal.